Hi, I'm George Reiser. Welcome to Days with a T for Saturday, November 15th, 2008. I have a fable to share with you today. I'll call it a fable of defeated decency. It's fictional, okay? Once upon a time there was a rabbit who was a college professor. Let's see, a professor of humanities and social sciences. Now this college teacher was passionate about social justice and about social action issues. So the rabbit created an online social commentary and political commentary video show. In that online commentary, the rabbit talked about various political and social issues of the day, providing his opinions with a decidedly liberal, progressive leaning, decidedly. Well, this rabbit, who was a college professor video commentator, decided to invite his colleagues, the other instructors at the college, to take a look at his video show if they chose to do so. The horse professors, the cow professors, the dog and cat professors. So he sent an email to all of the animals who were the faculty of the college. Now the email fell into the paws of some mean-spirited, self-serving, sleazy weasel villains. I told you this was a fable. Those sleazy weasel villains, masquerading as academicians, read the email invitation to view the online video show. They did. Then the sleazy weasel villains, whose political views were very, very different from the rabbit, were aghast at his decidedly liberal outlook on such topics as gun control, gay marriage, and corporate bailouts. The sleazy weasel villains were angry, thwarted, and frantic, so the sleazy weasel villains said nothing to the professor, but instead went to the college administration. The college administration had learned much from the larger society and culture in Fable land over the past 8 years, and knew that loud, angry, and self-righteous fear and loathing would drown out any signs of decency, or certainly stifle any academic discussion or dialogue. So the college administration in this fabled college gave a formal written letter of reprimand to the rabbit for using his college email account to invite fellow college professors to view his political and social commentary. So the college administration hoped that academic freedom of thought and academic dialogue wouldn't trouble them anymore. The sleazy weasel villains slunk back into their holes without ever having confronted the rabbit, engaged in dialogue, or entertained the possibility of differing academic or philosophical points of view. They were safe under the watchful eyes of the college administration and under repression, fear, and shrill self-centeredness which had had its intended effect. And the rabbit? Well, he'll probably get eaten by a weasel, devoured by a fox, or fired from academia by some hyena. It's a fable, remember? That sort of thing happens all the time in academia, business, government, and fables. Oh, and the moral of the fable? If you think that the election of a new president or a new ratio in Congress is going to change the mean-spirited rants and attack by the vested academic interest, by the vested interest in corporate, business, industry, political, and governmental powers that be, then you don't have enough respect for fables or for weasel villains. And if you think that your progressive and decent intentions don't offend those who are looking out for the status quo, and number one, you don't know your own strength. And if you think that colleges wouldn't suppress sharing ideas, be very wary. And finally, if you think that this was merely a fable, you're not paying attention to what's going on around us. Until the very spirit and fabric of our country changes, everyday common decency, basic common courtesy, freedom from censorship, freedom of thought and expression, and caring for the next person are all at risk. I'm George Reiser, and this is Days with a T for Saturday, November 15th, 2008. I'll see you next time. Have yourself a great day.